me tell you what's happening. We're gonna watch the first look at the Nintendo Switch 2. Like, we're gonna take a first look at this, right? This is from Nintendo of America, so officially, this is Nintendo's video, alright? And if they decide to copyright or block or do any of that stuff to me, it makes sense. But I just want to let them know that, yes, I'm reacting to their video because I'm a fan of their products, and I really do want the Switch 2. I want to see what it's capable of, and obviously it's, I'm excited for it. And I know I just got Mario Maker 2, hopefully they don't shut down the servers and then just call it from there. That would really suck, but I can't guarantee that. I'm gonna wait for some folks to come in, though. I know it's really early in the morning. I'm sorry, but this just came out like an hour ago, right? I was just doing some stuff, and Lord and behold, all I see right in front of me is Nintendo Switch 2 first look. And I couldn't help but, live react to it, like live stream, react to what's going on here. Because I haven't seen this video. I don't have Twitter anymore. So I'm not getting spoiled by this shit. All I saw was the thumbnail and then the title. And it was officially by Nintendo because you guys know, like, a lot of leaks have been going around, right? And it's kind of annoying that all these leaks happened, for Nintendo Switch 2. So, anyways, sorry for that one person watching, waiting for a long time. I might react to other videos. I might just call it at this, like the Switch 2 stream, and we talk about the Switch 2 afterward. But let's check this out, right? Let's check out all the features. Let me see if my audio is up. I don't want to berate you guys, but at the same time, I don't want to. Anyways, if it's a 3D Mario, I'm gonna flip the fuck out. Oh, shit. Hold on. Wait. Freaking audio was in my ears. Wait, does that mean you guys couldn't hear me for that whole minute? Oh, no, you guys could. You guys could. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure shit was right. Shit was smooth. Sorry. Okay. I was like, I couldn't hear anything. What the f... Okay. Oh! Wow, it is sleeker! Okay. Holy shit, that looks like a cool backward thing. Okay. You can bend the Switch 2 a little bit more, okay. Okay, the Joy-Cons are bigger, are much bigger. Much bigger with, okay. Okay. Thank God Switch 2, I didn't look at any Switch 2 leaks, so I don't know what the hell is going on. Better analog control. I think that's what they're trying to imply here. What the fuck? They can slide? Oh, you snap it together. Okay, you don't even do the thing downward anymore, okay? Nintendo Switch 2. That's what's up. This is probably copyright to all hell, but... Is that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? Or is that Mario Kart... Wait a minute. Is that Mario Kart 9? Is that Mario Kart 9? That's Mario Kart 9! Wait! That's Mario Kart 9! That's Mario Kart 9!
Run that by me.
Bro, Mario Kart 9 in this trailer, bro! Get your shit! That's Mario Kart 9! Mario looks completely different in this bitch!
Oh, no!
Get your shit! Get your shit! Get your shit! Get your shit! That's Mario Kart 9! For a second I was like, yo, that's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe again!
Mario Kart 9? Oh,
That looks like Mario Kart!
oh, thank God.
Bro, that's Mario Kart 9! Wait! And obviously it's gonna come out this year. Okay, yo, maybe that modded we can wait real quick. That Switch 2 might have to come in. That was Mario Kart 9, and it looks fresh!
Let me see this shit.
You're gonna have to see, hold on, wait. Okay, look at this. Alright, right here, right? So I was sitting here watching this just now. Look, brother. Look at that!
Oh, bet.
That's Mario Kart 9!
Oh, hell yeah!
Because Mario looks a little different. The little Go-Kart looks different. I think. I'm not sure.
Man,
that might be it. I don't know.
That has to be Mario Kart 9.
But
There's no freaking way.
oh, look at that. Play Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch games. See, and they both told you. Nintendo Switch 2 plays both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported or fully compatible with Switch 2. Details will be shared on the Nintendo website at a later date. So that means you can own certain physical cartridge, like a like what we wanted on PS4 and PS5, where you can shove the bitch in. Some of those cards are not Mario Kart 8 Deluxe nor the map. Are you serious? We gotta talk about this. This, I mean, obviously it's what people wanted. A bigger Switch, right? Obviously it's gonna be a bigger Switch. That's the big change, right? It's a bigger Switch console. It's gonna, I hope it has more space. That's what I really care about, because I remember when the Switch launched, right? We're just gonna talk about the whole thing and how it looks style-wise and stuff. Oh my god, that's Mario Kart 9. Holy shit, they actually have Mario Kart 9 in development? What the fuck? Bro, I thought they were gonna save that for an ancient relic. I'm sorry for holding Mario Luigi like this, but I was just excited to see what the hell is up with Switch 2, bro. Hold up. Okay, fuck this. Nah, this is just gonna be live reacting to Switch, right? So, let me get this straight, right? When we show the dock again and stuff. So these are the Joy-Cons. The Joy-Cons are much bigger than the original Joy-Cons. That's something, and the pad, if you noticed, the Nintendo Switch pad is way bigger as well. So that means, like, that's what it looks like. That's the finalized look at Nintendo Switch 2. Honestly, it doesn't look that much different from the original from a first look. I don't know, this could be like a beta design of it, and then they could have like the finalized version. I mean, well, I don't know about a finalized version, but this might just be the first version, but it kind of reminds me of a Switch OLED with bigger Joy-Cons. That's what this shit actually reminds me of. A bigger Switch with bigger Joy-Cons. And it's like, because I remember people were complaining and were kind of talking to Nintendo about, hey, Nintendo Switch, the Joy-Cons kind of suck. I got big-ass fucking fingers, right? I got really big fingers, and my shit goes way past the thumbstick placement and whatnot. But, oh my god, I can't believe they showed Mario Kart 9. I woke up almost to this shit. I had some other stuff, and oh, you looking in the fridge, see what's up? Brother, what the fuck? I hope Mario Maker 2 is compatible with Switch 2.
Oh, yeah,
I don't want, like, Mario Maker service ending. I don't want it to end like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, because I just bought Mario Maker 2, and I know it's like a service game, but still. I mean, I can still play the story mode even after the shit goes, but at the same time, it's like, I really want to do the main thing of the game, but Oh my god. So yeah, it's like a bigger Switch. It's just what I expected. Because I didn't expect, like, oh fuck, all these new features that the leakers were talking about. Yeah, I hope that, yeah, no, yeah, Super Mario Maker 2, yeah, I hope Mario Maker 2 is compatible. That's why I'm like, bro, because at the end of this, they said, check this out. Hold on, we gotta get a freeze frame of Mario Kart 9. Nah, they ain't slick for that. Dude, that's Mario Kart 9. Look at how fresh Mario looks.
Yeah, that render of Mario.
That's gotta be Mario Kart 9. And the cart is different too, as you can tell by design-wise. Look at the cart.
And also, look at the background on the racetrack.
No. Screw reacting to something else. I was gonna react to other things. Nah, this is gonna be the entire video. Me reacting and me talking about the Switch 2 first look trailer. That's not... Nintendo deserves all of this. Yeah, I'm excited for this too. Because, as you guys know, ever since I got my Switch, which was like 3-4 years ago, you know, I've always wanted Switch 2. And I told Louie, I was like, Louie, and Louie's like, yeah, bro, I don't want to be late on Switch 2. I don't want to be late, as in, like, for example, late, as in, like, I only have, like, 3-4 years to experience the console. And, you know, and that's it. You know, and then they're moving on to Switch 2 and they forget about Switch 1. But now that I know officially that they aren't forgetting about Switch 1, you know, all the way through, it's like, hold on. But that's Mario Kart 9, though. Everyone looking fresh. Look at the boy Weege. Go Glade. And Bowser's like, what's up, guys? What you doing? Where's Peach? You usually see Peach in the front here, but we don't get her. That's interesting. Yep, and then they reveal the Switch 2 dock's design, which actually looks a little better than the original Switch dock. Because as you guys know, the original Switch dock, it's like more rectangular / square feeling. This is more of like an oval feeling. You know what I mean? As you guys can kind of see, like it's more of an oval feeling. Which, what do you think, Luvit? Yeah, Dad went to, I think, work or class, either one of the two. Yeah. Wait, you have work in the morning? Oh, yeah. Look, why do I keep miswording that? But, let's take a look at that. Oh, yeah! Yep. Look at that little thing. We have that controller style back. Okay, 4... Please, yo, can we get a Punch-Out on this? I'm sorry, I know Punch-Out is a fucking stretch, but ARMS did not do it. In my opinion, ARMS was not it. I mean, ARMS was cool as a concept, but, Can I get a new and improved Little Mac on the Switch too? Matter of fact, can we get a new Smash Brothers on the Switch too? A new and improved Smash, because I'll just play that. You know what I mean? I know I broke Ultimate or whatever, but I'll just play the new one that comes out. You know, maybe. That might be a stretch, but maybe. But as you can see, the controller style is the same as last time. I think the button layout's actually a little different, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, it's the same as Switch 1. Okay. I meant like the sticks, the motion control sticks, and you can just pop it off. I think the reason why Nintendo in 2025, so it's coming out this year, guys. 2025 is going to be the release date of the Switch 2. Just lost control of my own shit. I don't know why. But I might just take the Switch 1 because I can still play with Switch 2 players. That's fair. That's also fair. But then but then this is what Nintendo wants to do. Nintendo says, okay, you want to stick with your Switch 1? That's fine. We'll just lock your ass out. of all the Switch, because this is what people have speculated. This isn't me. This is what I've speculated, right? Nintendo's like, okay, bet you don't want to switch to Switch 2 after we get this shit launched for you guys. What's gonna happen is we're gonna make Switch 1 run slower than before. We're gonna make Switch 1 feel really like you're playing the inferior console right now. You don't want to play Mario Kart 9? Psh, be my guest, bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're going to be like. I swear to God. They're going to be like, Switch 1 owners, psh, you better get the move on, because there's about to be tons of exclusives, like the new Punch-Out, like the new Donkey Kong, that you're not going to be able to play because it's Switch 2 exclusive, bitch. I'm telling you. Because they're probably not going to be like PlayStation, alright, where they backwards compatible. You know what I mean, CJ? I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just saying, right? This might just be their mindset, right? They're probably not going to be like PlayStation 5, where you can buy a PS4 copy of the shit and be like, here, play it on your PS5, but using the PS4 version. They might not do that. They might just say, hey, if it's Switch 2 exclusive, like they said at the ending, hold on, let me show you again. Okay, this is important for everyone to see as well, right? Plays Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games, right? As well as Nintendo Switch. Meaning, yeah, I think every single Nintendo Switch 2 game that they're ever going to put out can only be played on that system. So meaning, if you have a Switch 1, you're trying to get a Nintendo Switch 2 video game, you cannot have that cartridge. You can't have it. You can't put it in Switch and expect it to work. And I bet you, I feel like the Nintendo Switch games that are going to work on the Switch 2 is going to be like most of the digital library. Or, most of the digital library. Or it's going to be like a fat chunk of the physical library. Right? Or it might just be the Nintendo listed games. Like, Nintendo's going to release a fat list of games for Nintendo Switch that will work on Switch 2. Like, for example, Donkey Kong Country Returns HD is obviously going to work on Nintendo Switch 2. Ain't no way it ain't. They made sure to probably make it backwards compatible, right, with Switch 2. If you decide to get the game for Switch and then Switch 2, it can be one of the games, right? I don't know about Paper Mario Thousand Year Door or Super Mario RPG Remake, but maybe it could be one of the games, right? But now I'm wondering, after that Nintendo Switch 2 bullshit, I'm seriously wondering what they're going to put on this thing. Because obviously they got to get their new Mario out. Their new 3D Mario out there, so they could have the first 3D Mario out for the console. They got to get their new Zelda. Notice how it has an asterisk next to that. I'm not sure how non-Nintendo games that are ported to Switch can handle it. Yeah. Yeah? I do see a marking right there at the end. Plays Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch games, like Hot Shot Racing. Yeah. And it says this at the bottom. Nintendo Switch 2 plays both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games. Meaning, right? And they even admitted this, that certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported on or fully compatible with Nintendo Switch 2. Details will be shared on Nintendo website at a later date. They need to share this at a later date, because I feel like it's going to be important for those that really want to move on from their Switch 1. They had it for 8 years, and they want to move on to the Switch 2 for another 8 to 10 years, right? They want to know which games to get rid of, and they want to know with which games they want to keep. Right? So, I feel like the games Nintendo really focused on in terms of development are going to be the first ones that are going to be ported to Switch 2. If not, like, be able to be compatible. Like, for example, Breath of the Wild is going to be a game that's going to be compatible. Super Mario Odyssey is going to be a game that's going to be compatible. There's no way Mario Odyssey is not going to be compatible with Switch 2. I do not believe that. Because that's a great game. They just can't leave that one in the dust. And I know Breath of the Wild is like one of the best-selling Switch games, so they can't leave that. And then maybe Animal Crossing New Horizons will be able to be compatible. Most likely every Switch game officially licensed by Nintendo. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, officially licensed Nintendo products will be compatible. They're probably talking about third-party games not licensed by Nintendo. Yeah, pretty much. If you're not licensed, then you probably won't get a game over here, which is fair, Astro Train, which is very fair, brother. Very fair. By the way, Lord Draco, wow, news about it? Yeah, we got an official trailer here, or official first look. I'll give you, like, an entire video. I won't have the audio or sound on this one, so... because I don't know how Nintendo is going to treat this video. And I know this isn't the reaction stream people wanted me to make, where I react to different things people want me to react to, but I was going to do that, but I really want to talk about the Switch 2 and, you know, what it's about. I want Mario Kart 9 already. I don't blame you. After seeing that, I would want Mario Kart 9 too. But then again, I barely played Mario Kart 8 as it is, so I don't know if I really want to purchase Mario Kart 9, but I am hyped for that. They better do a 3D Smash Bros. Game. They damn better be like full-on 3D. Yeah, I don't think that's happening. That would be a bit much for the Smash Bros. Series to kind of partake as a platform fighter. They're obviously going to keep Smash Bros. 2.5D and shit. I have 4,000 saved up for games in the new Switch, haha. God damn, bro. My man is ready. I'm not ready, though. I don't know if Louie's going to be ready. And we still don't know, like, what the price reveal is going to be. You know, like, I'm wondering what the hell the price of this shit's going to be. Like, Switch was $300, wasn't it? A little bit. $300 for Switch 1?
Yeah, it might be 4 or 500. I would probably guess it probably. If it's 450, that's perfect.
Probably 500 watch. Probably like 500 watch. I'm assuming it's around 350 to 400. That's fair. Damn, imagine 350 for a console. I mean, that's better than the PS5. Louis saved up for that. Louis saved up massive for that PS5. Because Louis' PS... oh, my bad. I didn't mean to rewind the video again. Because I was... this is for people that are just coming into the stream now. My bad. Didn't mean to do that. See? And you can pause it any time for any, like, screenshots. Yada, yada, yada. You know. Show your friends real quick. Oh, look at this! Nintendo Direct. Nintendo Switch 2. 4/2/2025. This is something I didn't see. So, the 4th month of the 2nd day. January, February, March, April. April 2nd? Is that correct, Louis?
Yeah.
4/2?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. Okay, I'm actually glad I actually rewatched this because I would not have known about the Nintendo Direct, Nintendo Switch 2. Dude, we can do another stream like after this where we can speculate on which games could be on Switch 2. I'd love that. We could do that here. I'm gonna do it in this stream, to be honest. Wait, that might be February 2nd. No, because usually the month would be ahead of the day. Because it goes month, date, and then the year. That's how it goes. The month we're in is at the beginning of the date, and then the year, or the month of the beginning, the day of that, and then 2025. No, sometimes they switch it around. Maybe, I don't know. Why would they do that? Like, let's be real, right? Like, about the release date, right? About this. Why would they do that? Why would they do that to their American audience? And let me tell you why. See, how we read the date? Obviously, it's going to be a little different from a lot of other people, but if that's the date, that better be the date. You know? Because if they switch it around, that would just be weird. That would just fuck over so many Americans, like, easily. Because how we were raised and grew up, if that's what a date looked like, that's what a date looks like, bruh. So that's gotta be it. Let me see more of the end of this. I think that's what they're gonna put. Ooh, look at this! Nintendo Switch 2 experienced series of handhelds on events held around the world. Look at that. And that's their new Switch 2 logo, I see. Nah, you know what? Hey, Louis, maybe feed him. Get that man a meal. Give this man his meal. Oh, I'm going. Oh, yeah, bro. Oh, yeah, bro. I gotta see that direct. I might have to be in there live on April Fools. But we gotta wait a while, so that's a little bit from now. Because keep in mind, we're still in January. So we have February, March, and then, you know, April's gonna be months. So we still got a few months before they actually do, like, show us the games and all that stuff. I have to go. Oh! Alright, bro. Thank you so much for watching, bro. I'm gonna speculate now. This is the speculation portion. I was gonna talk about the trailer, see what's in there. Right? But now let's kind of talk about what games are they going to release on the system, right? This is gonna be the games that I feel like they're gonna be releasing, right? So, obvious contenders for Switch 2. No, I don't have to go. I meant going to those events. Oh! Got you. Right? I got you guys. Okay, so what are we going to have for Switch 2 that we can guarantee? Like I said before, my third parties are Paw Patrol World, Hot Shot Racing, Christian Blast, and Cars 3 Driven to Win. Those are some interesting games. I haven't played a single one of those.
No. Well,
What?
I think it's time for a new Mario Galaxy. No, Dad, I genuinely believe it.
Let's go to Google, guys, and do some searching. Okay, fellas.
I'll send you a picture later.
Send me a picture now.
Okay.
Or put it in general chat on Discord. I need to see what DK looked like in Mario Kart 8 or 9.
I think the game is called, I don't think it's Mario Kart 9, I think it's called Mario Kart World.
Mario Kart fucking 9.
Mario Kart World. That's what I think.
Mario Kart World. It's still Mario Kart 9 in my heart. Anyway, so let's get this guy out of the way. Mario is guaranteed to have at least 2, 3, 4 games on the system. Let me tell you why. He is the mascot of Nintendo for a reason. Right? Hear me out. Right? We are going to get one 3D platformer for Mario. We are going to get one new 2D Mario. I know Wonder just came out, but we're going to get another 2D Mario. We have to have the platformer Mario games. We're going to get a Mario Party. Maybe Mario Party Jamboree, so they don't have to worry about making one, but we might have to get another Mario Party. Obviously, Mario Kart is confirmed now, so we're getting that. Okay? And obviously, you know, any Mario Sports mix, we could be getting one of something about that. We could be getting something Mario related. It's guaranteed on Switch 2, and you can't tell me otherwise. Mario has to be on the system. Year 1, I'd argue. A 3D Mario needs to happen year 1 or year 2 of the system, just like Switch 1. It needs to happen. A 3D Mario needs to happen. Bare bones, if they want to satisfy Mario urges, 3D Mario and a new... Because we already got, we pretty much got a new Mario RPG in Brothership, which I don't know if they're going to do it again for Switch 2. Maybe a new Mario and Luigi, or maybe a new Super Mario RPG. I mean, shit, I'm going to be honest, Nintendo, idea right there, Super Mario RPG 2 should finally fucking come out.
Yeah,
After over 20 years, Super Mario RPG, I get it. Thousand Year Door exists. Paper Mario's trying to go back to its roots. Also, this is for Paper Mario. Paper Mario needs, and I mean it needs all of the support. Or it needs to go back to its roots. We need a new Paper Mario game that goes back to its roots. Not using the love and nostalgia of Thousand Year Door. I need Thousand Year Door energy with a new Paper Mario game entirely. And I need a new Super Mario RPG 2. I need a Super Mario RPG 2 where Gino comes back and shit, where he can be a part of the Mario universe more, and people can be more exposed to him more, and he can be, maybe bring Gino to Mario Kart 9. That would be a seller right there as DLC. Easy DLC.
I learned.
What?
24 races are confirmed for Mario Kart.
What?
24 races complete. 24. I'm not kidding.
24 races are already complete.
24 racers.
Well, show me the DK. I want DK.
Discord pictures on there.
Let me see DK. Hold on.
It's in general challenger server.
I'm clicking this shit. Hold on, guys. We gotta go. No way they based him more off the fucking movie, bro.
Hold on, I actually have a picture for that.
So I knew they based Mario more off Wonder Mario's look. But DK, they're basing it more around his Mario movie look.
No.
And they're going back to where he has the little black in his shit.
No, hold on, wait a minute.
What, is that bait?
If that changes its design, homie, it ended that.
Oh! So that's DK's, they are going back to DK's roots a little bit. Because he used to have the brown in his eyes for a very long, like between his eyes for a very long time, like his big ass brow and shit.
Yeah.
So we're going back for DK, and Mario looks more like his Wonder counterpart. Makes sense. Okay, fellas, back to what's really important here, the Switch speculation time. The Switch 2 speculation. By the way, you can rewind the stream. I have reacted to the entirety of the first look of the Nintendo Switch 2 trailer. Alright? So if you want to know my thoughts, it's in this stream just earlier in it. Okay. So after Mario is done, Louie wanted to know about Mario Galaxy, right? You know what? I am going to talk about, Okay. Let's talk about a possibility of a new Galaxy game, right? So, I want to talk about what Louis said, then we'll talk about what Dark Soul said about the new Wii Sports shit. Let me talk about both of those. And talk about their possibilities of happening, and, you know, let's speculate together, fellas. Let's do that together. So, for Galaxy 3, I think the reason why Galaxy 3 hasn't come out yet is because I hope they make Super Mario Galaxy 3 on Nintendo Switch 2. Hey, I could be wrong, right? But this is my speculation. The whole reason, or not, no, there's some truth to this, right? There's some truth, but there's also going to go into speculation territory, right? When they made Super Mario Galaxy, you know, they had so many ideas that had to be scrapped from the first game so the first game can release on time and whatnot, and they couldn't do those ideas. To the point, after they released the first game, they had so much more ideas, right, that it was going to be Super Mario Galaxy more, meaning more of Galaxy, right? On top of that, what was going to happen, right, after they said Galaxy more, they said, wow, we have so many ideas, we can make a second game on this. Right? And that's why Galaxy 2 exists, right? I feel like after they did Galaxy 2, notice they had no ideas for Galaxy 3. They didn't say, hey, we're going to make another one soon. They literally just left the Galaxy series with 2 games. And that's that. So I don't know. And keep in mind, Nintendo, whenever they make a new game, they need some serious new ideas and new gimmicks before the game is going to be even put on the table. And the Galaxy idea, they've done it 2 times. And Nintendo doesn't like to repeat the same ground, as you guys know, multiple upon multiple upon multiple times. You know, why do you think it took them so long to release a new 2D Mario? Because they were trying their damnedest to come up with new ideas, new gimmicks, new power-ups, new worlds, new level design for Mario to traverse through in this new 2D world. Right? That's what they were trying to do. So picture that with 3D Mario in Galaxy all over again. What are they going to do for Galaxy 3? Like, let's be real. What are they going to do that they haven't already done? Maybe Nintendo will make a new Super... No. They ain't doing that again. Let me tell you why New Super Mario Bros. Is completely off the table 100%. The reason why New Super Mario Bros. Is completely off the table is because they already did that so much. By the way, Aaron, I probably won't do Mario Maker 2 today. If I do, I do. And I'll focus on the story mode for that one. So, look out for that one. But my point is, right? The reason why... let me put in New Super Mario Bros. And tell you why it's not a possibility. Hold on, before I go back to that, right? Okay. Let me tell you why this Wii game right here. Not possible. Let me tell you why. Tim, the reason why a new Super... No, not another React stream after this one. This is going to be it. Let me tell you this, right? The reason why New Super Mario Bros. Is never coming back, and let me tell you why. They already have over 6 to 7 New Super Mario Brothers games, bro. And we have not... It took us over 10 years for Nintendo to finally stop bitching, right? Or, not Nintendo. It took us over 10 years of us constantly being at their necks, constantly being on them and getting on them saying, we do not want New Super Mario Bros. Ever again. Look, we got New Super Mario Bros. DS, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, New Super Mario Bros. 2, New Super Mario Bros. U, Super Mario Run. Alright, you can count Super Mario Run because it technically is a New Super Mario Bros. Game, but on an auto-scroller, right? And then you got New Super Mario Bros. U Switch. Oh, and then I forgot, before that, but also after, so that include it, New Super Luigi U. That's 8 fucking New Super Mario Bros. Titles. That is ridiculous. A whole new IP could have been made within those 8 titles. And that's why we finally got Wonder after so long, is because they're like, okay, y'all don't want that basic Mario shit. We got it. We're gonna make Wonder. And guess how many people reacted so positively Wonder? Bro, I'm just saying, that's the reason why Mario Bros. Is just not gonna happen anymore, is because the future of 2D Mario, we can't go back to you. They already expanded all the ideas they did for that series. Alright, so let's talk about Wii Sports, right? Actually, you know what? Let me show the current image of this shit. This game might be backwards compatible on Switch 1, which is why I feel like this game, we might not be getting another one. I want to recommend you a Nintendo game for this year. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games 2012 on Wii. I have never played that. I have played The only game I've actually ever played in the Mario and Sonic series was Winter Games, I think. That was like the only one. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me again. Okay. My bad, I had to sneeze. Do you like the idea? I do like the idea, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be playing, because I didn't play the Winter Games as hardcore as I thought I would do, so there's that. So, but, anyways, Nintendo Switch Sports, right? This is the reason I feel like Nintendo Switch Sports is A, just going to be ported to Switch 2 or be backwards compatible with Switch 2. So Nintendo doesn't have to worry about making a new sports game, but if they do decide to make a new sports game, I'm going to be real. Oh, by the way, for that Wii Sports Resort mod I'm making already, made 60 new sports and they fully work. Oh, shit. Well, what the fuck? Give me a mod. I'm just kidding, but no. But, no, give me that modded Wii you got there with all the Punch-Out games. Give me that. Oh, and on top of that, like, every game from the Wii and GameCube library. Give me that. Thank you. Got my new Wii right here, bro. Right on the side right there, bro. But anyways, the reason why Switch Sports would not work is mainly because of how bad they fucked up on this game. They fucked up on this game. Nintendo Switch Sports is an insult. Right? Is an insult. I don't think I want my brother playing this one. That's how much of an insult Nintendo Switch Sports is. And I don't want to hear like Nintendo Switch Sports fans come at me and try to say that it isn't an insult. This is the best one. It's the most fluid. Fuck fluidity. It's like they took Wii Sports, the original, and scrapped all the personality and love for it and said, here's your generic-ass sports game. They took everything that mattered out of it. I can't lie. They took everything that mattered out of it. Like, the Mii's. One of the most biggest and most important things that is influential for the Wii Sports franchise is the Mii's. And they took those motherfuckers out. They're an option in Switch Sports. They should not be an option. I should be versing Matt one-on-one in these new sports that Nintendo decided to give us to play. On top of that, they also fucked up on this, and this is something that they can fix, by the way. This is also something they can easily fix. Bring back pro-level gaming. Do not put it behind a paywall of Nintendo Switch Online like they did for the Switch one. That's why I say Switch Sports, if they're going to make a new game, they need to bring back the Mii's. They need to bring back actual good sports, and they need to make sure they bring, no, matter of fact, bring back every sport that is from Wii Sports 1 and Wii Sports Resort. Bundle that bitch together, right? Bundle that bitch together. I swear to God, you already have a better, you already have a better package. Immediately a better package. On top of that, throw in badminton as a side game. Like, take the new sports games that Nintendo Switch Sports had. Throw them in with the Mii's. Completely get rid of all that other shit from before, like that Switch Sports did. Throw it in. Actually, Wii Sports Club on Wii U is worse than Nintendo Switch Sports. You might not be wrong, but... Oh, by the way, Alan, sadly, I don't think a new Punch-Out game would happen. I just don't think, you know what, we're going to talk about that right now. Beeline out of this sports shit. Because you already know, this was a mistake, and how they can come back from this is giving us the Mii's with way better sports in there. And also bring back the ones that are obviously from the original games. I'm going to get this out there now. Alright, I've already talked about it in that video, but I don't give a fuck. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. I will talk about this for as many times as I can. Wait a minute. Let me see that Punch-Out one. Let me see that one. Where was that Punch-Out art? Boom. There you go. Right? This is obviously fan-made box cover, but that's a perfect box cover for that. Actually, just show the Wii one. Just show the official art. Official one. I can't even hold you. need a new one. I'm sorry. I don't want to see ARMS. I as much as people love the ARMS franchise, I don't want to see ARMS 2. I don't. ARMS was actually a disappointing IP. I played it one time, I know. I played the demo. I thought it was sort of cool, but I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help myself. Let me tell you why Punch-Out is possible. Let me tell you why Punch-Out isn't possible. The reason why Punch-Out isn't possible is because Nintendo's stingy about stereotypes for some fucking reason in their games, even though they didn't give enough of a fuck back in the 80s and 90s to give a fuck about that, but now they suddenly give a fuck about that because the Wii one got backlash for the characters. Nintendo, did you clearly give a fuck about backlash towards Nintendo Switch Sports when you released it? No, the fuck you did not. So why the fuck should you care about it with Punch-Out? I just feel like that's just double standard and ass as fuck, but anyways, I know, I always go into rants every time it's Punch-Out. Tyson says he wants to make a new one. Yeah, exactly, he wants one with him in it. So he can get that Nintendo pay. I'm just kidding. But anyways, right? Punch-Out can work, I feel like, on Switch 2. Just do the same thing as Switch 1. The gimmick is using both Joy-Cons. Nintendo, you literally have Switch games on your Switch that can work for Switch 2. Games that use the Joy-Cons in, like, that type of style, in the boxing-like style. Just do the same thing there. Better yet, this game is so good that you can just remake this game, pour it on Switch 2 like 8 million years later, and you got a game, man, and people are going to play it. Just put new fighters in that bitch, just like Disco Kid, have next level games work on it, you got yourself a new Punch-Out game. With new modes, new characters, and new expansive ways to play Punch-Out. You don't even have to get rid of the Wii game. Just allow next level games to expand it on Switch 2, and that's what you can do for a new Punch-Out game. No wonder that I made a video of DK's ending, but it's Paris Destruction. Okay? But, yeah, but that's what I say about Punch-Out Wii. I feel like Punch-Out can make it on Switch again. Nintendo just gotta shove the whole stereotype thing up their ass. Get rid of that whole mindset. Because, let's be real, even if it didn't make 1.1 million copies, isn't a billion copies like you want it to be, it's like, bro, you can literally make Punch-Out happen again. Expose, and this should probably be a year one game, so it can get the most exposure, the most sales Punch-Out can get, right? Because, let's be real, when there's nothing for the Nintendo Switch console, the Nintendo Switch 2 console that you can play, and only Switch games you can play, I feel like Punch-Out releasing in the first 3 to 4 years of the console's life would be a great idea. Give Punch-Out one last chance to redeem itself. One last chance. And release it year one. Year 1 or year 2 on Switch 2. So that way people are like, okay, new Punch-Out. I'm going to buy it and I'm going to try it out. Right? Let it get all its sales from not having barely any Switch 2 games out right now. Let Punch-Out be the new Switch 2 game. It's possible. I believe it's possible. As a Punch-Out fan, I believe anything. I believe anything is possible. Oh, and also, don't cut the developers of previous games, please. You've been doing that a lot. Why? But you've been doing that a lot. Anyways, let's back out of Punch-Out. Let's talk about our franchise. Luigi's Mansion. Right? Let's talk about the Luigi's Mansion franchise. I'm going to get a Luigi's Mansion 3 image since that's the newest one. The newest one. Not Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. That is straight garbage. Okay. Luigi's Mansion 3, right? This was a great game. This was a great direction Next Level Games put Luigi's Mansion through. But if we can get a game that's more similar to the original, and this is something I have been on the bandwagon for many years now. Don't get me wrong. What about Yoshi's franchise? I don't have enough knowledge on Yoshi's franchise as a whole to really be talking about where Yoshi as a franchise can go. I don't have as much experience or knowledge on that. But I can guarantee you Luigi's Mansion, right? Nintendo. People want a Luigi's Mansion 1 like experience again. Don't get me wrong. Next level games, your animations are crisp, they're beautiful, they're fantastic. Everything is good about those games, but not Luigi's Mansion 2. You fumbled on that. But we need a Luigi's Mansion 1. Not remake. Even though they did do that for Switch 2, that would be cool too. I would like to cop that. But add what the 3DS version did and then some. Please, Nintendo. That would be great. Anyways. Hey, Circle Cam, Corey Kinstall, I dig it. Well, yeah, YouTube streaming shit automatically gives me a little circle. But I would like to order Mario Luigi Partners in Time. You would want a Partners in Time remake? You know what? That is the only Mario Luigi game that hasn't been remade. So that would be interesting to see. But anyways, back to Luigi's Mansion. Sorry, I'm getting so in my own headspace with words. I'm getting jumbled. So, those games are great. But people, whenever that people think about Luigi's Mansion 1 and played it, they love it for the arcade-like experience that Luigi's Mansion 1 gives off. Alright, we don't need a 10-hour-long adventure. We don't need a 20-hour-long adventure. A 6, 7, 8-hour adventure that's simple, simplistic, like the first game. We need something more in line of Luigi's Mansion 1, people. I'm not gonna lie. Luigi's Mansion 2 and 3, they ain't it. I got rid of my Luigi's Mansion 2 and 3, actually. Yesterday, I gave Luigi's Mansion 3 to Zia Records because I wasn't playing it anymore. I was literally looking at it yesterday and I said, they're not Luigi's Mansion 1, bro. I literally went to Zia Records and got rid of it because of that, bro. Thinking of games I could get rid of, Luigi's Mansion 3 was one of the first to go. Well, not one of the first to go. It was one of the later ones. But you get my point, though. I want a Luigi's Mansion experience to be more based around the first game. Simple gameplay, simple level structures that doesn't get too confusing or too long. No backtracking segments that are like bullshit, like the Polterkitty moments or whatever. Have interesting polterghost. You know, just have interesting stuff like the first game did. Also, don't have any bullshit like Luigi's Mansion 1's Boolossus. That was really bad. I still think that's a horrible boss fight to this day, but you get it. You could just sold Luigi's Mansion 2 and 3 on eBay, you know. No, I like going over there physical, and I don't even have an eBay account anyway. That's why I didn't do it for Luigi's Mansion 2 or 3. My copies. Plus, I think it's just a lot easier to go over to Zia Records and trade in. But for Luigi's Mansion, I would like a more improved version of the first game. Like, I would take a remake of the original for Switch 2, exclusive. Or, I would take a more Luigi's Mansion 1 styled approach for Luigi's Mansion 4. And I don't give a fuck about, I do give a fuck about Luigi's Mansion 2 and 3 fans and what they want to play for their next Luigi's Mansion venture, but come the fuck on. Luigi's Mansion 1 fans, dedicated Luigi's Mansion 1 fans, have been waiting way longer for a game that's more similar to their game than what you guys have waited for yours. Matter of fact, you guys, the newer Luigi's Mansion fans, have gotten Luigi's Mansion 2 twice, and Luigi's Mansion 3. So technically, y'all got 3 fucking Luigi's Mansion adventures more to y'all niggas' likings than what original Luigi's Mansion fans have ever gotten to their liking. Anyways, enough Luigi's Mansion ranting aside about how that's going to happen. Let's see what else could happen for a new Nintendo Switch. Yep. Y'all knew this was happening. Now, obviously, I know they just released Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. I know that. But Nintendo, you can't lie. This is not a new game. This is not a new game. This is a port that you want people to spend $60 for without motion control. We need a new game. We need a new 3D Donkey Kong adventure. In my humble and honest opinion. So are you going to play the HD? No. No, I'm not. You want to know why? Because me and Louie already went through the bullshit of the Wii version, and I know that's the past, right? And I shouldn't be judging things based on the future. But, like, I mean, who knows, man? You know what? Who knows? Maybe I will give it another chance. I will give it, like, another shot. You know? Because they did add modern mode and all that other sort of stuff, right? To make the game easier for players and whatnot and so on and so forth. In some ways. But anyways, right? In my opinion, I still feel like we need a new Donkey Kong. This doesn't satisfy my Donkey Kong urges. Like, for example, we need a Donkey Kong Jungle Beat 2. Or we can get a new Donkey Kong Country game. Something brand new. Matter of fact, I think the Country Returns and Tropical Freeze have been milked so much to death to the point that I don't think if we got a Donkey Kong Country game right now, I don't think people would care about it. I mean, there would be obviously people would be Donkey Kong Country enthusiasts would give a fuck about it, but it's like I don't think the large public would give a fuck about it because they already got Returns. So why get a complete brand new one of Country? I think what they're gonna have to do if they did decide to do a Donkey Kong Country, they're gonna have to wait a few years on that before they try to release a brand new one. Or maybe Diddy Kong Kart remake. They already did that for DS, but they could do it again for Switch. They could always just re-release the DS version or remake the DS version from the ground up, but I'm not sure if they're gonna do that because that was a rare IP. Or a rare thing, not really a Nintendo in-house thing or Nintendo's developers third party. They could always get next level games to do that though. So you're not too far off the coat. You're not too far off the cliff, Tim. But for a 3D Donkey Kong game, I feel like a 3D Donkey Kong game needs to happen with this new Donkey Kong in style. We need a new 3D Donkey Kong adventure that is with Donkey Kong, Diddy, Funky Kong, maybe the rare bunch of other Kongs and shit. We need to get a new 3D Donkey Kong game. Even if it's just Donkey Kong, Diddy, Funky Kong, Cranky Kong, and Dixie. Even if it's just those guys in the game, and it's all about Donkey Kong and Diddy stopping K. Rool as the story, but it's in 3D-like environments. Fuck it, make a DK Odyssey-like game. Holy shit, that would do wonders. I loved it when I played it with Mario Odyssey. I loved it when Kirby Odyssey did it. I would love a Donkey Kong Odyssey. That would be awesome. Swinging on Jungle Japes, hearing peak-ass music, getting to slam motherfuckers and punch them in the face and shit as DK. That would be legendary stuff right there. I would love to see a 3D Donkey Kong game hit the shelves for Nintendo Switch 2. Easily. Easily. I would love that to death. And then other IP... Get this man out of fucking A. Get that man out of WarioWare jail. We need to see a new Wario Land. Look, I know Anton Blast and Pizza Tower kind of got you covered in terms of that gameplay style, so it's not completely in the dirt. And you know what? I would argue Anton Blast in some way does things better than what Wario Land ever did. You know, there are definitely lots of things Wario Land, Anton Blast took the liberties of and improving upon that gameplay style. Here's my opinion. I think Nintendo Switch 2 just sounds weak. Okay, that is definitely an opinion. Nintendo Switch Omega. Can you react to Luigi's Mansion has a multiplayer video by Jamerson? Yeah, no, I'm not reacting to other things. I was going to originally, but no, this turned into a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive video. Reaction stream / thoughts and other things. So, it turned into that. I'm sorry, sister. I'm sorry. Or brother, I'm sorry. But, yeah, no. I need a new Wario Land game right the fuck now. I need that or bare bones all the Wario Land games ported to the Nintendo Switch. Don't get me wrong. Nintendo Switch, Wario Land on Wii, Wario Land Shake It. Yo, all we need is HD animations, HD more revved up sprites of Wario. Holy shit, you can repackage that, throw some new levels in that bitch. Wario Land Shake It, Switch Edition. Definitive Edition for Wario Land, bro. Matter of fact, I would argue Wario Land needs to go back to how Wario Land 4 did it. But expand upon that, like Anton Blast did. What Nintendo needs to do for a new Wario Land game, they need to look at what Anton Blast did, and not copy what Anton Blast did, but be maybe on a similar level to what Anton Blast did. In terms of bringing new things to the table in terms of Wario's gameplay. Make Wario's gameplay more sporadic, more crazy, more Wario-like. You know what I'm saying? And you got yourselves a new Wario Land game. Wario Land 5. This is Wario Land 5. Wario Land Shake It is Wario Land 5. For anyone that didn't know. For a lot of people just assume, like, Wario Land 4 was the last game for some fucking reason. And didn't even know Wario Land Shake It existed. Even though, in my opinion, I feel like Wario Land 5 is a great game that doesn't get talked about. It's one of the hidden gems on the Wii. But anyways, I feel like Wario Land, again, for it to come back, like I mentioned 2 seconds ago, all the games in one single port on one Nintendo Switch 2 cartridge. All Wario Land games in one with the save state feature. That would be cool for anyone that feels the way they need to on that. You get that. Boom. And then you throw in another Wario Land game as a brand new one to show off that people are still interested in the series. And I'm talking you throw every single version of Wario Land in that Nintendo Switch 2 port. I don't give a fuck. You throw in Wario Land 1, Wario Land for the Virtual Boy, Wario Land 2, Wario Land 3, Wario Land 4, and Wario Land Shake It. Because you can, there's motion control in the Joy-Cons, so there's no excuse that Wario Land 5 can't be in this bundle. But Alan, that's asking for too much. Is it too much now? Is it now? Because Nintendo is fine with having Castlevania collections all day long. Nintendo, like, look at Castlevania collection. That was 4 or 5 games in one. Look at Super Mario 3D All-Stars. That was 3 games in one. Super Mario All-Stars, and keep in mind, all the Wario Land games are 2D as well. So look at what they did for Mario All-Stars on the NES. They had 3 to 4 fucking games bundled together on one Super Nintendo cartridge. They can definitely do the same for the Wario Land series, and it deserves it. It was literally the replacement for 2D Mario in the years 2D Mario was fucking absent. Wario deserves to have something be shined down on him. And that's why Anton Blast and Pizza Tower even decided to come out in the first place. It's because they felt like Nintendo was doing this man dirty, so let's make our own versions of this shit. That's why those versions are on there. Or one of the big reasons, other than them wanting to make a game for themselves, and yada yada yada, and whatnot, so on and so forth, right? So let's see, other than them, I don't know about a Toad Treasure Tracker 2. I don't know how much that sold, but, you know what? This might be one of the biggest stretches in Nintendo history. I don't know if it's just y'all, but I kind of want a Waluigi game. For the longest time, ever since Wario got a game, Mario has a game series, Luigi has a game series, I'm sitting there like, how come Waluigi, the only other plumber in the series, hasn't gotten a game dedicated to himself? It could be Waluigi Pinball, for fuck's sake. At least give Waluigi something in this era of game. I feel like Waluigi is interesting enough that y'all can make a game centered around him. It doesn't have to be a platformer. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be something. It can be like a fucking pinball. It can be a simple Waluigi game. You know what I'm saying? Like, Waluigi platforms for groceries. I don't fucking know. Just make something unique with Waluigi that could maybe replace, I don't know, something. Like, if Wario has WarioWare, then maybe let Waluigi slide in and have some platform adventures. That can be maybe the continuation. That could be a kickstart to Waluigi Land series. I don't know. Where you come up with wackiness that Waluigi is bothered by. Or Waluigi World, where instead of him beating up enemies, he fucking dances on enemies. Give Waluigi dance games for fuck's sake for Nintendo Switch 2. I don't know. Something Waluigi related would be fucking cool. I don't know if any of y'all would agree, but I think something Waluigi related would be cool. Or better yet, here's an idea. Make a Wario Land game where Waluigi's a co-signing that bitch. Easy money. Easy. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. What other franchises y'all want to see? Obviously, Pikmin 5 is going to be on Switch, too, so that's why I don't need to bring that up. Pikmin 4 sold like hotcakes, so Pikmin 5 is definitely going to be happening. We already got Mario Kart 9, Mario Party, Smash Brothers. We need to talk about Smash Bros, bro. I'm gonna need some water. You know. Let me get some water before I talk about Smash Bros, bro. I have a lot to say about Smash Bros. Anyways, I'm back. Got some water. Even I vastly prefer drinking soda now than water. But anyways, I feel like the Super Smash Brothers series and where it can go, in my honest opinion, you know, adding over 80 fucking fighters, you know, yeah, adding over, yeah, it was 80 or 85 fighters, having 85 fighters exactly, but over 80 fighters, right, has joined the roster. I feel like Nintendo needs to go above and beyond. Either make the, because a lot of people are choosing to make the roster smaller, but I want to do that, but I also want to make it even bigger. I'm going to say this, right? These are two possibilities you can do. For Smash Brothers, anyway, right? You can redo the franchise by basically giving us a smaller roster, make it, maybe, I don't know, maybe have a small reboot or whatever. Or just make the roster smaller and have more characters be DLC on some Tekken shit. Or we could go bigger with Smash Ultimate Deluxe, where it's the same game, or make a new Smash Bros. Like Smash Bros. 6, right? or, you know, Smash Bros. Omega or Mega or something. I don't fucking know the name. And you could add even more video game characters to the game and actually have a new story mode. Maybe actually try and have Subspace come back in a new way, you know, or something unique for Smash Bros. Because I feel like, excuse me, there's a lot of video game characters that still went unrepresented in Smash Bros. Right? And Smash Bros. Is supposed to be a place where all video games can celebrate by being video game characters, big or small. And I feel like there's still so many characters that have not hit a Smash Bros. Game for some reason, right? And I feel like if they want to go bigger, right? By adding Crash Bandicoot. I don't care. Add more Sony characters. Add Microsoft characters, more than just Banjo-Kazooie. Right? Add Master Chief. I have no idea why Master Chief still isn't in that bitch. Or at least Kratos. Or Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot definitely should have been in the game. Right? Crash Bandicoot should definitely be in the next one. He is one of, if not, right, he was right up there back in the day with Mario and Sonic. So why, and Mega Man, and everyone else. So why the fuck wasn't Crash up there? You know what I mean? I feel like if Smash Bros. Is going to come back, they need to represent some of these characters, like Crash Bandicoot, Kratos, and maybe for the next Smash game, they need to get rid of only video game characters can join. Because if they get rid of that, the possibilities are fucking endless. I mean, it's already really vast and crazy alone with just video game characters. But if they get rid of that, and it's like Smash Bros. With anybody. Well, I mean, that's what makes Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Only video game characters can join. But anyways, you get my point though, right? It's like characters like Kratos, like I said a second ago, and others should be represented. There are so many characters in the video game space that has not been represented in this game because of one reason or another is kind of bullshit. And I feel like if Smash Bros. Is going to go that route, making its roster smaller and having more characters be DLC, fine, go that route. But if they're going to make it bigger than what Ultimate was, or just do Ultimate again, but for Switch 2, right, and just add more DLC characters, then go that route. Go that route. That's what I feel like Smash Bros. Needs to do. It either needs to go make the roster smaller, but make more of those characters DLC on some Tekken shit, or just make the roster smaller and go with that, or make it even bigger than Ultimate. That's literally what Smash Bros. Can do as a franchise. That's my speculation. That's my thought process of all this. Let's see. Zelda. Zelda is something I need to do now. Surprised I haven't done Zelda yet in this video. Right? So let's talk about Zelda. Because this is where the complications really start to come in. Right? Now, I may not know as much Zelda as Renee YT or as Lubit, but I do my research for a lot of Nintendo IP. Right? A lot of the big ones, some of the smaller ones. And I feel like Zelda, of all franchises, is in this case where the developers of Zelda, they want something brand new, right? Like Tears of the Kingdom playstyle of Zelda. They want to do more Zelda games based around that. And then other studios that do other Zelda projects that want to do like something similar to the older style of Zelda, right? They give it to newer IPs. I feel like Zelda is in this spot where wherever they want to decide to go, they can make that choice for the next 3D Zelda game and stuff. But I feel like Zelda, out of all these fandoms, are really alienating the OGs of their community. And I know there's also a lot of OG Zelda fans that like Tears of the Kingdom, that like Breath of the Wild, but those motherfuckers were born and grew up with the OG Zelda style, and I feel like what Zelda should do as a company or as a studio or whatever in Nintendo's house, what they need to do, they need to satisfy both sides of the Zelda community. give the people who loved Breath of the Wild the most, or Tears of the Kingdom, more games in that style, right? But also give back to those who helped you get that far and give us the traditional 2D top-down Zelda stuff that Zelda is known for, like Echoes of Wisdom, or a new style of that, like Link Between Worlds remake for Switch. That would be dope, since that game hasn't been re-released yet. You could easily do that to kind of give you all that Zelda 2D top-down flavor, you know, with a twist. You can do that game. But I feel like you could, I feel like, God, it's complicated. Because I feel like it's split in 2 sections or 3 sections, like the Tears of the Kingdom gameplay, 3D Zelda, but like 3D dungeon-style Zelda, you know, the traditional Zelda way, but 3D, and then the traditional 2D Zelda, right? It's like, fuck. I would say satisfy all 3 sides of Zelda. Don't leave one hanging. And Josh Trump, you want a Phantom Hourglass remake I saw earlier? I don't know if I could see that one happening, considering all the backlash Nintendo got for making Zelda a touchscreen game and stuff. I tried those games out. I couldn't play those. I really couldn't play those. A lot of Zelda games I can't really play, but I feel like that's what Zelda should do as a franchise. We can talk about Pokemon real quick, and I might end it pretty soon because there really isn't too much for me to talk about left outside of like Pokemon and maybe a few other Nintendo IP that really matters in the grand scheme of things. Pokemon. Slow the fuck down on your game development, man. You guys got like 17 games coming out every fucking year. Matter of fact, Pokemon, this is your chance to make your Pokemon game that you make, your Pokemon RPG or whatever. Whatever you guys got going on. This is your chance to make it way better than what your Switch ones were. Like, don't have a yearly release schedule. Literally take a few years. Craft one new Pokemon game for Switch 2. And put everything into it. Because I feel like Pokemon games have fallen from grace. And this is coming from somebody who barely interacts with Pokemon, but has seen the scene over the years. And it's worse than it's ever been, in my opinion. Seeing those Switch games with those glitches and bugs, I'm like, how come Pokemon doesn't have a game that rivals Zelda in terms of graphic fidelity? How come we got a shittier looking Pokemon game on Switch than we did on 3DS and DS and maybe Game Boy Advance even? In terms of story, in terms of gathering the Pokemons and the characters and whatnot. How come we have a shittier version of that? Just make a better version of a Pokemon game and I think you're straight. Much straighter than you've ever been before. Let's see. Pokemon. I didn't really make a section about Pikmin, but oh fuck. And I already talked about Smash Brothers too, so there's already a lot of IP I've already talked about heavy. Let's see, any third-party game? You know what I can talk about? I got it. I know this is crazy for me to bring up considering what has been going on, but you know what, I will talk about Animal Crossing. Third-party Nintendo Switch 2 games need to run better. They need to run at least just as good as a PS4 game or something. They need to run really good. don't get me wrong. There's a lot of games that run really good in the third-party department for the Switch, but a lot of games for Nintendo Switch 1 that are third-party games, graphics have to be toned down. Music has to be toned down in some way, shape, or form. You are essentially, for the most part, I can't lie about this, on some of these games, you are playing the inferior version of that game on the Switch. And I feel like Switch 2 needs to change that, where you're not playing an inferior version, you're just playing a version you wanted to buy for yourself. Like, for example, take the Doom franchise, right? The graphics, I know the graphics are way better over here on PS5 and PS4. But I wanted to play the Switch one because that's the console I own. I mean, obviously I do own a PS5, but you get my point. That's the console I wanted it on, and I want it to be really good on there. And you know what? I feel like it's a valid complaint towards the Nintendo Switch in terms of how, third-party Switch games should be running. I feel like they should be running just as good as actual Switch games. So hopefully Switch 2 can make that happen. And I know this isn't a PlayStation video for PS6, but I want to talk about this guy. I want to give him his own little segment. Crash Bandicoot. I know this isn't Nintendo, but I want Crash Bandicoot. Obviously, there's going to be a PS6, but that's going to be years from now. But anyways, I want Crash Bandicoot to, whenever they get Crash 5, whenever that comes out, or whatever Crash game. Actually, you know what? This can be Nintendo related because I won't just talk about the... Oh, shit, I didn't see either. Not only the new Crash Bandicoot game, but What were you trying to grab?
No, look at my...
What were you trying to... Hey,
What?
your mug. Check the shit. Check the shit. Check where all the mugs usually are, I mean. Alright. But anyway, so, Crash 6. I want this to be the funnest Crash Bandicoot on the planet. Just as fun as Crash 1, 2, and 3. I want it to be endlessly replayable, and I want it to run really good on the net. You're making cinnamon rolls right now? You. I want cinnamon rolls.
Is Ronnie making cinnamon rolls?
No. Freaking, Dark Souls making cinnamon rolls. I want them too. Please. I will sacrifice my little cracker thing, my peanut butter cracker thing, for multiple boxes of cinnamon. Awesome. Yay! Oh, let me go back to my video. My bad. Oh, you want to have something to say in the video? Go ahead, man. I'm talking about Crash Bandicoot 6 and seeing that it could possibly be a really fun time. Or Crash Bandicoot 6. Crash Bandicoot 5, I mean, in the 5th game. I kind of fucked up, okay? I want Crash Bandicoot 5.
I still can't believe there's 24 racers actually in Mario Kart. That is nuts.
Is that more than ever before?
Yes. We've had 12 for so long, and now we have 24.
Wait, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, bro. That's more than 12.
No, that's 12 only, Alan.
Oh, yeah, you mean of original characters.
Yeah, we have 24 niggas.
Okay, that's nice.
No.
That's on some Wii shit.
No,
Bro, they smell heavenly. Stop!
Alan, we have 24 racers. What that means is we're gonna have 13th place, 14th place, 15th place, 24th.
Wait, on one track?
Yes.
Holy shit, that's about to be the wildest Mario Kart.
Dead ass. That's
okay, but anyways, back to what's saying about Crash 5, right? Do you have anything you want to say about Crash 5?
No, I have nothing to say. The only thing I hope to say is that it's actually going to be fucking good and an easy breezy game.
not difficult for this nigga Allen. And I believe at some point, I hope that someday that there's no more time, not as heavy as it was in Crash 4.
They're gonna make it heavy because it's kind of an essential component now. Ever since the third game, they made it a thing.
Yeah,
every other Crash game's done it.
What, time trials?
Yep.
That's not what I mean, buddy.
What do you mean?
By is the collectibles and shit.
Oh, the gems.
The gems.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I got you.
That to a fucking
Also, can Nintendo Switch, I know this might be a weird request, but can we have Nintendo go back to the era of where when they made games for the console and they said it's that game?
Yo.
Can we have to actually have completely different experiences?
Yeah, can we have another Dark Zelda game? That'd be sick.
I already talked about the Zelda portion. You should have been in here earlier. I was talking about Zelda and how they should satisfy all three sides of the community. The Breath of the Wild fans, the 3D dungeon-like guys, and two top-down Zelda. They should satisfy all three. I actually might make some apple pie later. Also, I have Mario baking tray. Dude, are you just going to talk about food the whole stream? You're making me salty. That's why I asked Louis for cinnamon rolls. Stop before I ask about pumpkin pies and shit next. It get me fat. But anyways, Crash 5. I want these things for Crash 5. I know this is a Nintendo thing, but just in general, because Crash 5 is going to be on the Switch, obviously, right? Switch 2. I want it to run really well. I want the game to be fun, just like the original 3 games. Unlike Crash 4, I want it to be really fun. I don't want it to be super collectible heavy. I want it to have a very fair amount of collectibles. I want the time trials to be completely fair, not unfair times even for Platinum. Maybe even easier times for Platinum than Crash Bandicoot 4, okay? And don't make it super stupid hard like Crash 4 was for no reason. That's what I would want for Crash Bandicoot 5. Now, for Crash Bandicoot on a Nintendo system other than Nintendo Switch 2, for the Nintendo Switch Online service, I would love for people to be able to experience the Crash Bandicoot GBA trilogy. This is something I would like people to see. And also, hey, can you make Crash Bandicoot Nintendo Switch exclusive games? That would be cool. But also, can we bring back the Game Boy Advance Crash Bandicoot games for the Nintendo Switch Online service for the marsupial? I feel like he deserves something over there on Switch Online if, you know, Activision just gave them the rights to use those games and whatnot and so on and so forth. Anyways, Crash section over. Spent too much time on it. Right? Let's see. You know what? If I talked about Punch-Out, F-Zero, we need to talk about it. F-Zero needs to come back with a brand new game that isn't just F-Zero 99. F-Zero 99 was a great novelty to the F-Zero series, but that is a Switch Online exclusive. We need a new F-Zero game that takes from all the games previously, combines them into one, or maybe have like some type of new thing for F-Zero, like an F-Zero collection. Like you can play F-Zero 1, F-Zero 2, F-Zero 3, F-Zero 4, whatever. All the F-Zero games in one collection. Bare Bones do that, and see how well that sells, and then do a new F-Zero. That is literally what we can do for the F-Zero franchise at this point, at this current point in time. Actually, you know what? To go back to Punch-Out, maybe even do a Punch-Out collection. That would be nice. But other than that, I think that might be it for the speculation and things that I would want for the Switch 2. Mostly, I do want a new Punch-Out for the Switch 2, and obviously the new Mario and a Luigi's Mansion game looks like that and stuff. Other than that, I think that's it. Because obviously Sonic's going to do his own thing on all consoles, so I don't need to worry about really Sonic doing anything fucked. Oh! You know what? This is something I would like. This is very not possible. But I'd like to see it anyway. Can we finally, and I don't know how many people are going to agree with me on this. Fuck it, pick your poison, right? can we finally get a proper Mario and Sonic game? Not a sports game. Can we finally get the Mario and Sonic crossover that everybody fucking wanted for more than 20 years? I feel like if we can get that, I feel like that year, whenever that shit come out, is about to be one of the peakest stories on the planet. And I really mean on the planet. I have been a fan of Mario and Sonic my entire life. And all I've wanted was Mario and Sonic to have at least one, maybe two, maybe three adventures together outside of the Olympic Games. Right? Like platforming perfection. Mario fights Eggman to see how much he stands a chance against him. Sonic fights Bowser and his Koopa Troop. I want to see that as a video game for the Nintendo Switch exclusive. You know, because obviously, you know, Nintendo's never going to allow that game to be on different platforms. You have to buy a Switch 2 for this. And I don't care if it's Switch 2 exclusive. I want a Mario and Sonic crossover game that actually is a crossover game based on both of their platforming styles, right? And I know it's going to be difficult to adjust to Mario style and then adjust to Sonic style, but I feel like this can make Sega and Nintendo so much money, it's not even funny. But it needs to happen at some point, man. I know Mario and Sonic at the Mario and Sonic series out the window, but a platforming game between the two, that hasn't been touched yet, and I would love to see that happen. And I know that's fanficky as fuck. It's never gonna happen. You know, maybe it might happen in the live action version before we even get it in game, which that's gonna be sad if we get it in the live action shit before we even get it in game. What the fuck, dudes? But you get it, right? I would love a Mario and Sonic video game, but I think that's it. We talked about the possibility of 2D Mario, 3D Mario, Galaxy, Punch-Out, Pokemon, Zelda, Donkey Kong. Nah, hold on. No, fuck no. Metroid. Now, yes, Metroid Prime 4 is coming out. This is a fact. But I feel like there is some stuff they can still do with Metroid as an IP. Let me tell you why. I feel like, and obviously there's going to be a new Kirby game, so I don't want to talk too much, right? We all know Metroid Prime 4 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We all know it, and Switch 1 even. It's going to be released somewhere in 2025, right? For Switch and Switch 2 owners to have. Right? So, what they can do, obviously, Prime 2, Prime 3, Prime 4. Once Prime 4 has been out for a long time or for a while, bundle the Metroid Prime Switch collection. Bundle all 4 Metroid Prime games in one collection. Oh, matter of fact, why don't you guys throw in a remake of Metroid Prime Hunters without touchscreen control? And I can see that. That'd be in the entire Prime series. And maybe throw Metroid Prime Pinball in there just to be funny. You can have all 6 Metroid Prime games in one big-ass thing. Or what you could do is obviously just let Metroid Prime 4 be a solo. Or what they could do is they could actually have a new style of Metroid game. Not just 2D and Prime, but maybe like a third-person perspective 3D Metroid. I feel like something like that could work. Maybe. Rough guess. Oh, but you know what they can also do? It's been a good long while. Where is 2D Metroid at? I would like to see a follow-up to Dread. Because after Samus got those powers, the powers of her father, and the power of the Metroid DNA clashing with her own DNA on a regular basis to murk and kill, I want to see where Samus goes with her newfound abilities in the 2D Metroid space. Is she still going to be with the Federation? Is the Federation chasing her now that she's even more of a threat than all of time? You know what I mean? Like, what do you guys think of Metroid? Like, do you guys think we should get that 6 Prime game collection? Do you think we deserve that? I think we deserve that. I think we deserve that and then some. We do more than just deserve that. We need that. That is a certified must happen. I feel like we need something Metro related other than Prime 4. But Prime 4 is the biggest thing Metroid has going on right now. Let's see. I'll talk about Kirby for a little bit. Now, what Kirby can do, it's obvious. Kirby can just do whatever the fuck he wants. A new 2D Kirby game is fine. If we're going to do Kirby in the Forgotten Land follow-up, then we need another 3D game of that. That's going to be the follow-up to Forgotten Land. But literally, Kirby can just do almost anything, and Kirby fans will just eat it up like no tomorrow. Literally, that's what we can do for the Kirby franchise. I mean, do you remember Dream Buffet? Where people were just eating that shit up like no tomorrow? Shit was wild. But yeah. Wow. What a day to be wow. You know what I mean? Whoops, I don't know what settings I'm fucking with right now, but I'm gonna zoom in on that bitch. Right? What a day to be alive, man. Switch 2 finally being revealed, or we're getting a first look at it. And we're gonna get it revealed on that direct, you know, the 2nd of April. Like, hey, what the hell is all this gonna be about? You know, what the hell is Switch 2 gonna be about? You know, like what's it gonna be capable of? What games we're gonna show off? I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to react to that. But let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, this reaction, also massive speculation portion of the video. I know a little bit of this was a reaction, and, you know, and then we went and speculated pretty early on in the stream, but Alan, look in the cooking Discord. It's nothing inappropriate. Okay, I'll look at it now then. You know, alright, but, seriously, Nintendo, I know me and you, it's a parasocial relationship we got going on here where you don't give a fuck about me. I buy your products. I love your products and whatnot. But, hey, I feel like, you know, if we're going to keep doing this, the Switch 2 stuff, this system needs to be peaked. Like, peaker than my Nintendo Switch. This Nintendo Switch 2 shit, the games need to be crazy. Not graphically, but these games need to be fucking wild. They need to blow my socks off. You need to surprise me with some of these new things that you guys got going on. Like the new Mario Kart. You already got me hooked on that. But I need to see that new Punch-Out. I need to see some of this stuff. And I'm going to end it off here. But now people can finally be quiet about this. Finally, fuck. Dark Soul, you need to be stopped. Making cinnamon rolls and shit, making me salty all stream. With all the good food that you're able to make. Alright, you're able to just whip this shit up. And you know what's funny? I have nothing in my fridge right now. All I got is like oatmeal and ramen, bro. I got nothing. But Louie's about to hook me up today with a lot of shit. And I also want to give an update for anyone. Let me go to my video. Hold on, I'll be right back. By the way, thank you guys so much, okay, for the endless support you guys have been giving me. We are now at 3,740 subscribers. All thanks to you guys. Thank you so much for watching my videos, my content every single day. You guys are peak. But one more thing I do want to talk about. Yes, I got Super Mario Maker the other day. And I want to give an update on that before I go, because I feel like it's important. Mario Maker 2, I have it right here, the same copy that I showed off in the vlog. And yes, the same copy I made an unboxing of that has nearly 1,000 views for some reason. Okay? My brother tonight, is going to get me Nintendo Switch Online. Okay? So that way you guys can make me levels and stuff. You guys can make, if you guys have the game right now, I recommend y'all make me levels right now. Because tomorrow, basically tomorrow, today I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it live. I'm going to play the story mode live, right? But tomorrow, since my brother's going to be coming back from work late tonight, he's also getting paid today. So that's why all this stuff is kind of going to have to be like for tomorrow, right? My brother's getting me Nintendo Switch Online tomorrow. Or today. He's getting me Nintendo Switch Online today. But basically, I'm going to be playing Mario Maker, your guys' levels, tomorrow. And see what the Mario Maker 2 scene is all about. And so, rest assured, your boy is going to be playing online. Your boy is going to be playing levels. And I might just stream this right after this. I already have a thumbnail prep for Mario Maker 2. I might just stream it today, right after we're done here. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. To celebrate Switch 2, let's play Mario Maker 2, no? As a joke, as a kind of going to... I'll stop. Look, I'll stop. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share with your friends. Let's go play some Mario Maker 2 to celebrate the first look of the Nintendo Switch 2. Peace.